Let's see. What's next? I mean, I think we just go into another mission at this point, but we do have some folks that are out on injury. AFP is still out. Ost got injured on that one. Mara is still out because of the karmic justice. But I think we've got enough pilots, enough vehicles that we could run another mission. So let's see what we get. We got a capture base, we got an attack defend. I mean, we could work for the local government, but honestly, I'd rather keep working for the Concordant. So like we'll do the capture base. I haven't done an attack and defend yet, and I'm honestly not in the mood to play Battlefield. If I wanted to play Battlefield, I'd just go play Battlefield. So let's do this. We'll do a capture base. And of course, we're going to take max salvage, as you do. And we'll have to put together another lance here. So we're going to get Graveline out of there. We will get Sierra out of there. Now that they've test-driven their new machines, we got to get folks back into the game that need experience. I think Bolo is not maxed out yet, and honestly, like, I put Bolo on the bench last mission, but I genuinely feel like I regret that decision now. It feels like we really should have had that Arrow 4 in there. Well, EW, if you still play Battlefield 4, I'm happy that you can get some enjoyment out of it. I actually played Battlefield 4 for a very, very long time before giving it up, too, so I understand. Battlefield 4 was a lot of fun once they patched it and fixed all the issues. Let's get Rex back in here. Thanosi, and then we got 2 more mech slots to fill. Let's see, who needs experience? Who needs experience? Sierra's maxed out. Graveline's maxed out. Devious is pretty close. I think they are still the Summoner? Yeah, so we'll bring the Summoner. Good Sniper mech. And then we got Dark Sarah and Cody. I think we can put in Dark Sarah. And Dark Sarah has been typically fielding the what? I forget. Tell me your secrets. Oh, that's right. We had them in the Stormcrow, and then we broke down the Stormcrow for some stupid reason, and I don't remember why. Alright. Well, shit. Now Dark Sarah doesn't have a mech. Or do they? I feel like we put together a mech for Dark Sarah, didn't we? I mean, I feel like we did that, didn't we? Am I insane? Yeah, I could swear we put together a mech. Weird. Weird. Okay, here's what we'll do. We're gonna... Let's do this first. Let's save this Lance comp. So that way I don't have to redo everything that I just did. And let's back out. I am very confused. Ah, see, there you go. Erst has got the right of it. Yeah, that's what it was. We replaced the Stormcrow with the Marauder, but then used the Marauder to replace the Bug Zapper, but then never put the Stormcrow back together. Because, as usual, I'm an idiot. And I do see Erst asking if we could try to put a Silver Bullet Gauss in this thing. I mean, is that... Maybe? Oh, we can try. The 65-ton mech, though, so that might not be feasible, but we can try it. Well, we did buy the Silver Bullet, if I recall. I just don't know if we'll be able to put it in this thing. Yeah, that's a heavy boy right there. If we ditch the ammo... Yeah, even here, if I take out the Beagle and we take out the ECM, it's just not gonna happen. The silver bullet is way too heavy for this mech. And Bland-Aid, I see you. Hydration incoming. Yeah, Lord Zario. The VA is kind of a pain in the ass. At least from everything I've heard. Again, I've never been enlisted myself, and I've never had to deal with them directly, but their favorite phrase is not service-related. It's kind of the running joke. Yeah, sorry, it's not service-related. Like, it literally happened when I was in there. Place Starry Night, F9R, the OG Night Star for Heavy Gauss. I mean, it's not the worst idea. However, Erst, to your point, I think the only way that we could potentially get the silver bullet in there is to take more out of the engine, but even then... I mean, I think we're crippling the effectiveness of the Axeman trying to put the silver bullet in it. It's just too heavy. I mean, maybe we could do like a Clan Gauss rifle because it's a little lighter, but even then... I mean, we're gonna get one bin of ammo without having to compromise the existing design. I just don't think it's worth it, to be honest. But yeah, so Dark Sarah's gonna need a mech, since I didn't realize until just now that we basically tore their mech down and didn't actually build them a new one. We'll ready up this Emperor. What else do we have? Oh, we got the Sunder as well. I didn't realize we'd gotten full salvage on that. What else? What else is out there? I mean, we could go with the Orion. We got the Mackie. The big, ugly Mackie. I don't really want to go lighter than 50. I mean, even then, I don't really want to go 50 or 60 tons either. I would rather keep it in the higher weight classes at this point. Dark Sarah, what do you think? What are you thinking? Because we can do a couple of different things here. We just put together an Emperor. We just put together a Sunder if you want either... God damn, that thing is ugly. If you want either one of those. Otherwise, we do have a Mackie in storage. We've got... Well, the Goliath is spoken for. We got an Orion in storage. If you really wanted like a Jaeger mech or a Thunderbolt, we could do that too. I don't want to do the Timberwolf. I don't want to do the Mad Cat, because that's the correct name. Because we already have two. I mean, it might as well have cat ears. You kind of got a little... So you can see this one of two ways. Either you have, like, sunglasses and cat ears, or you have angry mouth and angry eyes. It just depends on how you interpret it. I mean, honestly, I'm probably just gonna get rid of this thing, but I'm keeping it put together for right now in case Dark Sarah wants it. Like, that's my question, is do you want the Emperor, do you want the Sunder, or do you want either the Mackie or the Orion? Those are the choices we've got currently. God, this thing is gold. All gold, everything. Oh, you want the Emperor? Okay, we can do that. Unfortunately, it looks like every one of the paint jobs is like a faction paint job, which is kind of butt cheeks. But that's okay. We can just ignore the insignias. I mean, I'm kind of partial to this one, even though it's got Davian logos on it, just because, you know, giant purple stripe right down the middle. But that's just me. Alright, well let's store the Sunder then. And we will do something with the Emperor. For the Emperor. Emperor, improved cooling jacket, large lasers. So basically, if we put a large laser in here, it will improve the cooling on it by default. I am not against that idea. Improved life support. Okay, I hear you. I got you. Well, first of all, we gotta max out the armor, because that's what we do. We'll also ditch the medium lasers. I'm okay with keeping the jump jets for now. We'll remove them if we need to. Now, currently, our movement speed is sitting at a 3.5. We can do better. With a 390, we can do a 5.7. However, that's going to be a little heavy. Let us see if we can put in some Clan Pharaoh to bring the weight down a little bit and give us case, which then we can ditch the case here because we don't need it anymore. Still a little too heavy. So maybe the 390 is a bit much. Try 360. 360 still a bit much. 320, just on the line. Do we... I mean, we don't really gain anything from that, though. That's the problem. With a 270, we're sitting at a 3.5. With a 320, we're still sitting at a 3.5. So it's still going to be slow as balls. No matter what we do. So... I mean, we could make this design work. Maybe... I mean, if we're going with large lasers, it kind of makes more sense. What's the range on the large laser? Range is 600. The LBX-10 is at 720. So actually, this is not a bad range bracket for this mech. Yeah, a 360 is a 4.6. I mean, we can definitely get more speed out of this thing. The problem with that is the weight. Because then we somehow have to drop 5 tons of weight. And we're kind of limited on what we can do with this thing. I mean, we can definitely save some weight by dropping the LBXs. Because those are pretty heavy. If we do that, it gives us a lot more weight to play with. So with a 360, we are on a 4.7, which is not bad. We can get all the way up to a 5.7, but I don't see much of a benefit there. If we go 350, we're still sitting at a 5.7, right? Or a 4.6. So let's see. I'm just playing around here to see what we can get out of it. BattleTech, stop it. Yeah, I think 4.7 is the line. We can definitely turn this into a firepower boat instead of a speedboat. Then again, with the 360, we're sitting at a 4.7. We could put a lot of heavy firepower into this thing. Supercharger is also an idea, yeah. The only thing that I don't like... The thing about the supercharger is it's only walking distance. And it gives you a lot of extra walking distance. Like, don't get me wrong. But I don't know that it's a huge improvement. Let's see. Well, first of all, let's ditch the heat sinks. We can work on heat as we start to refine the design. So in terms of weapon systems, we've obviously got plasma rifles. Plasma rifles are always good, and you guys know I love me some plasma. We'll need some ammo for them, of course. And we've only got 2 bins, so that's only going to give us 10 rounds of shooting with the plasma rifles. But we could do that. No, Dark Sarah, we do not have improved jump jets. In fact, I don't think we have any assault jump jets at all besides the ones that... Oh no, we got a few. We do have a few. How much do these weigh? 2 tons each. Good lord. But we could max out the jump jets on this. I mean, give it the ability to jump up high and snipe down on people. So we could do plasma rifles. We could just fill it out with large lasers. Special weapons that we haven't fielded yet. I mean, there's some artillery and stuff that we haven't quite fielded in large numbers yet, but not really. I mean, we've tried just about everything at one point or another. Dark Sarah, I think we have both, if I'm not mistaken. I think we have, oh, well, there's a good thing to use. If we're gonna use lasers, laser zoom array is a great, give us a little more range. But we should have both. I just don't remember how many. So we got a laser FCS. Laser FCS on the arms would be really good, because that's just gonna give us more accuracy overall. We do have 2 plasma FCS, which we could put in. I mean, we're spending a lot of tonnage on backup systems, though, and not extra damage, so... So, Urs, the only reason that I don't want to upgrade the large lasers is because if we do, then we lose the benefit of the cooling jacket. So basically, as long as we use a regular large laser, or maybe, I mean, we might be able to get away with the ERs. We can try it. We can stick one in and see if it registers. Let's go with the ER large, and then does it actually work? Yeah, it doesn't work, unfortunately. And I don't think it'll work with the pulse either, but we can check. Yeah. So it's got to be a just plain Jane inner sphere large laser in order to get the benefit. Which, I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world. Just because, I mean, it's 9 heat, but the jacket just nullifies the heat. So basically, these 2 large lasers are effectively free in terms of the heat. Which is good. That's definitely good for heat management. But that doesn't mean that we couldn't potentially, you know, like the plasma rifles, they're reaching out to 600. The large lasers are also reaching out to 600. Just to keep this thing in the same range bracket, we could put in more large lasers. Because the large laser is 5, so we could potentially ditch the plasma rifles and just put in more large lasers. If we want to make it a large laser boat. Because with the zoom array, we're going to get an additional 10% range. So that's basically 660 meters on all these large lasers. Get out of here. Get out of here. There we go. So if we just, again, plain Jane, inner sphere, large lasers. That's not terrible. Oh, I didn't even realize. Holy shit, chat. This is a royal mech. I didn't even realize. This thing gets the royal mech quirk with an additional 12 heat sink every turn. Wow, that's actually really good. So maybe, we drop 1 jump jet, and symmetry is important. And then, what can we put in for half a ton? Anything? I mean, we don't have any support weapon slots, so we can't really do anything with that. Is there any kind of laser that's small? I don't think there is that we can actually I mean, basically we're just giving up a ton, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Let's see. An ECM suite wouldn't be terrible. Just stick a clan ECM in it, and then we drop just a little bit of armor. Yeah, well, we have a laser AMS. The only problem is we don't have a support weapon slot. And the same thing with the small laser. Sadly, the small lasers in BTA count as support weapons, not as lasers, so we wouldn't be able to put one in. I mean, maybe we do drop the jump jets just for heat management. Because otherwise we'll have to spend that tonnage on heat sinks anyway. Maybe an exchanger instead? If we put in an exchanger, does that help manage the heat? No, not really. Double heat sink. Double heat sink. Yeah. So, just to save, we go E-cooling 2. Since we don't have a 3, that'll give us our 2 free heat sinks. Then we drop the jump jets. So if we drop those, stick an E-cooler 4 in there, that still gives us some extra tonnage to play with. I just don't know what we do with it. Oh right, we got all these extra parts I forgot to put on the Axeman. Well, shit. So if we do that, we're -6 on heat, which is good. Do we have any other FCS systems that we could potentially put on here? And we could do this instead. Look at that. Look at this, chat. We got laser insulators. We got laser insulators. I forgot about that. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. We can't put the FCS on them, but we can insulate them. So internals, if we go with E-cooler 2, we're still at -14 heat with the insulators. So we could drop the E-cooling entirely, I think. Yeah, we're still at a delta, so we'll go E-cooler 1, and that gives us 2.5 tons to play with. We've already got an ECM suite in there. What else can we stick in this thing? I mean, do we really need the Pharaoh? I don't think we do. Since we're not using ammunition, we don't need the Pharaoh. So we can drop that, and there you go. We got a balanced design. Alright, Sierra. Well, again, glad to have you guys. Always glad you can drop by and hang out with us. So enjoy the Arma. Try not to get shot up this time. And hopefully we'll catch you on the next one. What do we think, chat? What do we think? We want to go with this design, see if it works? I mean, it's a very cool laser boat for bringing six large lasers to the field and still being 8 under. I mean, this is a pretty beefy design at range. Are we happy with this? I mean, it's not the worst idea in the world to go with an E-cooler 2. Just to give us a little bit more. Because we're only about a half a ton overweight. Yeah, maybe we keep the Pharaoh. Maybe we keep the Pharaoh. But we'll just do regular inner sphere Pharaoh because we don't need the case. And then dump it into cooling. 14 cooling is not bad. We've got... I mean, the thing is, even if we put 1 jump jet in, we're not really getting anything for it. And as a direct result of that, we would end up having to drop weight to put 2. So maybe we just double down on the E-cooling? Say, give me 26 heat sinking? We could do that. We could switch to the inner sphere. Yeah, let's try that. The ECM suite, where are you? There we are. Guardian ECM. Still got a ton to play with. We've already got the laser zoom array. What else? I think a precision computer would be good, but I'd rather have the, I'd rather have the called shot targeting computer, but it is what it is. Advanced comm suite, armored cockpit. I mean, a precision computer is not the worst thing in the world. Armored cockpit? Yeah, maybe. I mean, the way things have been going. We could put in the armored cockpit and still have some room to play with. Wait, does it not weigh anything? What the hell? I mean, it says it weighs a ton, but it doesn't. That's really strange. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's just because it weighs a ton by default. If we put in the web, that's 2.5. I mean, we could potentially drop some weight to give us the web. I mean, do I want to try that? Because it could drop a little bit of armor. And then potentially... Let's see. I gotta think here. We'll do this. Drop just a little bit more weight. And then we will bump this up. I'm holding shift. Chat. I'm doing the meta thing. And then maybe we drop the ECM. Oh, wait, that's a half a ton. Shit. Alright, sorry, chat, I'm bad at math. So we go back with the clan ECM, and we're half a ton over. What? Wait, what? Hold up. I'm very confused right now. I'm very confused. I'm also unhappy about, you know, not... Like, you have to always be max armor, chat, because those are the rules. I don't write the rules. It's just the way things are. I am uncomfortable with less than full armor. There we go. Are we happy with this? It's a little light on armor, which makes me uncomfortable. But it's balanced, it's heat efficient. And we've got a web computer in it, which is the first time I think that we've been able to do that. The rear armor's not even. God damn it, Erst. Alright, look. Here's what we're gonna do. We'll do this and that. There you go. Rear armor is now 100% even. Are you happy now? Alright, well, we gotta give this thing a name. So Dark Sarah, if you're out there, what do we want to call this? We can call it the Light Show. That's the last name that I have for a laser boat in my note boat. So we could go Light Show, unless you want to call it something else. Blazing Glory, all right. And it fits. 9 days to get it put together. I think we can wait 9 days. That'll give our pilots some time to recover as well. So, not the worst thing in the world. And there we go. Thank you for the Merc news, BTA. Johann's Jaegers. What do you say to a little friendly sparring? You lean back in your chair and run a hand through your hair as you ponder the Hauptmann's offer. Let me run it by my crew, Hauptmann. You'll hear from me soon. As the connection cuts, you rise and call Darius to assemble the staff. So get this right, Johann's Jaegers are an elite mercenary unit. They're asking us for a training battle to keep their skills sharp. So this is basically, this is the Santa mission, but against some mercenaries. I mean, we took out Santa. To be fair, we took out Santa with a nuke, but we did take out Santa. I think we accept the contract, chat. It's been added to the command center. They're offering us a unique mech, just like Santa did. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Let's do it, chat. Assassination in an urban, 4 skull. I think we can work with that. If, there we go, I was gonna say, if BattleTech will allow us to. And we need to load Lance 2 comp. Which it did not do, because of course it didn't. Let us see. We need to get this in here. We need to get Rex in here. I think we're good across the board on that. And I think. I'm trying to decide, do we take Dark Sarah? Because Dark Sarah is a fairly rookie pilot at the moment. But I mean, we gotta take the Blazing Glory out and give it a test drive. That's how these things work. I think we're good. Otherwise. Then again, we are up against some veteran mercenaries. No track tension. I think the Santa mission was 5 skulls. Let's see. I think, you know what? Much as I'd like to get Kailania some more experience, I think we need more brawlers. So we're gonna bring in the Saturday Night Fever and put AFP in there. Just so that we've got some more heavy mechs that we can use to keep people's attention. In addition, Typhoon, I'd like to keep you in, but I kind of want to put Ost in for the Gauss rifles. Whoops, wrong one. Because the ability to headshot people from across the map is too good on these, like, super tough missions. Alright, let's make it hot. I mean, it says it's 4 skull here. Group guide. Let's see how we do. We're gonna get that hot merc on merc action. Which, you know, is hot. Spicy. It's the best content on Twitch, you guys. Yeah, this is yet another of the BTA event missions that I know about, but I have never actually played before. So it will be interesting to give this one a shot and see how it goes. I always like the, you know, again, the fighting against mercenaries to me is always an interesting mission type because you never know what you're gonna get with mercs. Like, when you're fighting Davian, you kind of know what you're getting. When you're fighting Steiner, you know what you're getting. You fight the clans, you know what you're getting. You fight mercs, who knows? Nothing's off the table. And Darius, for once, has decided not to jinx the fight by saying, "Battle of the best right here, go kick some ass." I intend to, Darius. I intend to. This is true, Pistol. You also, I could say the same about pirates. You never know what you're gonna get with pirates. Sometimes you just like, it's a bunch of light mechs, and then sometimes it's fucking Pirate Atlas out of nowhere. You just never really know until you get on the battlefield. On the plus side, because we're fighting a mercenary company, the chances that we're going to get flanked by surprise reinforcements is pretty much non-existent. Alright, Battletech, are you okay? You're taking an awful long time to load this mission. I know it's an urban map. And I know you don't like urban maps, but we only did the one mission so far, guy. Come on, BTA, you can do it. There we go. Alright. Pirate gear is indeed sketchy. Although there's a lot less pirate gear in BTA than there is in Rogue Tech. Rogue Tech has a lot of, like, pirate versions of weapons. BTA, not so much. Should be in the area, move up, get eyes on target, and any escort he might have. Well, you say any escort he might have. I got a feeling we're up against at least 3 lances. Oh boy, we're dealing with smog as well, so reduced accuracy. We've already got eyes on a fucking Atlas. We're just now starting, and already we got eyes on an Atlas. And I don't know what the DJJ is, but I'm guessing the JJ stands for jump jets. We're dealing with another 100-ton mech, a 95-ton mech. And I'm sure there's more out there that we just haven't made sensor contact with. So yeah, this is, I got a feeling this is gonna be interesting.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
So first things first, I'm the realist. Why can we not move?
Ready to rock.
Bolo being our artillery guy, let's get you back here. I don't even think, you know what? Let's not get stuck in here and make the dumb decision.
Keep your eyes peeled, Commander. This looks like an ideal place for an ambush.
You don't say. Thank you, Darius. Your tactical expertise, as always, is legendary. Yeah, you landed in a dead zone, Hurst, or at least that's the way it looks. And Perpetual DM says the Dagoth voice is the best. First time chat. I agree. I like the Dagoth voice. The only thing that kind of is a little irritating to me is that it's so much louder than all the other sound effects in the game. But I think what we're going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and reserve to 1, because that's probably what they're going to do as well. Yeah, and then we'll have a little more freedom in what we do here.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Yeah, that's really irritating. Let's see if, maybe if we move other people, then that will help. It looks like the Blazing Glory has ended up on top of a building. Interesting. So there's kind of a part of me that wants to, like, sneak back here. Use the buildings to our advantage.
Moving to position.
That sounded kind of like a vehicle.
Ready for orders.
Unfortunately, this is one of the few times where us having the speed advantage is going to work against us.
Orders?
But let's go ahead and get AFP moving out front here. We can actually get to some cover, which is good. Now, are you guys actually going to move anything? Probably not.
Talk to me.
Alright, we'll do the same thing here. We'll get up front,
Accelerating to maximum speed.
stay in cover, stay out of line of sight. Because I'm not going to try to take shots at these guys if they're not going to move.
Receiving you.
If we move over here, we do not have a shot at anybody, but this is a good ambush spot.
On it.
So we'll get asked over here with the Gauss rifles, and let's see if we can sensor lock somebody down. We already know this is a Atlas. Let's hit this other... Oh, we can't hit him. Damn it. I was hoping we could sensor lock that guy, but it's not going to let us. So I guess we'll sensor lock the Atlas instead. Just to give us a shot with the artillery in his direction. Look here, Brofist, I guess. You get the fuck out of my face, that shit.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
You don't mount jump jets
Yes,
when you can mount more guns. So yeah, we have the unfortunate situation of Dark Sarah has no jump jets and cannot get down from this building. So they're just going to have to sit up here and shoot at anything they can get a shot at. Sadly. Not much to be done about that. But, thankfully, the Atlas did move. And this is... Oh, it's an 80-ton quad. Well, thankfully, we already know what that is. But let's go ahead and put some fire on this Atlas. Might as well. I know that's supposed to be rubble, but that's not what it looks like. Oh, you're right, Ernst. I didn't think about that. Yeah, we could technically use careful maneuvers. I forget that careful maneuvers doesn't care.
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
It doesn't care if you're at a higher elevation. It'll still let you move anyway. I mean, we brought 3 different tanks with Gauss rifles, and if you need to destroy an Atlas, you do it with a Gauss rifle. That's pretty much how that works. Alright, another guy moving in the fog. That's our XCOM enemy movement moment.
Understood. Moving fast.
Again, we'll take what shots we
Firing on
can.
target.
On the plus side, the Atlas is not exactly known for its evasiveness.
Yes, Commander.
Can I magic pixel? Magic pixel, there we go.
Good to go.
And we'll take that shot as well. Again, good hits all around, so we're already shaving off quite a bit of armor on this Atlas. Got a couple of
Yeah.
folks left to move. Summoner, we can actually get you up high. Maybe we do. Maybe we do.
Firing up the jump jets.
It might not be a smart idea. But man, that elevation, though. Give it to him, Devious.
Here we go.
Now we just gotta get precision shot. And then Devious is gonna really be putting the hurt on
Come,
this guy.
Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Alright, so sadly, we're gonna have to careful maneuvers Erst to get out of wherever the hell he's stuck. And then,
Hell yeah.
let's see, who's going first? Oh, they're reserving again. Okay, I mean, if you're gonna give me the opportunity to focus your guys down, I'm not gonna say no.
Standing by.
So, Ost, first things first, let's get up here, and we're gonna give this man's the double Gauss in the side. If he's gonna be stupid enough to stand there.
Locking in all weapon systems.
Panic level critical already. Alright.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
There we go. Erst is free. He is free. Now, where can we get to actually... Okay, there we go. And we might as well defensive formation just in case you take some hits. And the caseless ammo is going to give us more recoil, so I think we go for the precision ammo just to make sure we get the hits.
All will be decided here, and I shall prevail.
Again, we're gonna see if we can panic this Atlas out of his mech. And I just saw a 35-ton machine out here. That might be a bigger issue for us than I realized, because big mechs have problems hitting small mechs.
Orders.
Let's see here. We got the turrets, so that does give us the advantage of mobility. I want to have a shot at the Atlas, but I want to see if we can get close enough to get eyes on another mech as well.
Roger that.
So we'll just continue to blap these guys with the Gauss rifles. We got a 55-ton mech as well. Looks like a Wraith.
What's up, boss?
Oh, I get it. The JJ is the Jaegers. Got it. It's not jump jet. Herpa-derp. We'll send our man's game master up here. Alright, so we got another 100-ton, the quad 80, we got the 95. Alright, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Let's give him the machine guns.
Locking in all weapon systems.
And the man is panicking, but he has not ejected. Gotta give him the bravery. I'm sorry, where did that come from? Oh, this guy. Alright, so they got another guy up high. Makes sense, makes sense. And you are a 55-tonner as well.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
God, look at this movement range, and that's not, like, this is just walking. This is not sprinting. Look at how far we can go on a sprint, chat. This is ridiculous. Royal Demon is broke AF. Alright. Full alpha in the back, why not?
I'm gonna press all the buttons and you can't stop me.
Just stop panicking and panic. It's okay. It's okay. Alright, let's go ahead and careful maneuvers. Down.
We'll go.
Feels like a waste to use your turn to do that, but
Yup.
better than the alternative, I suppose. With Bolo up, I think it behooves us to counter battery. Because if you want to shoot at us, we can shoot back. No weapon can fire. How about you eat my deck? Yeah. So, is it because of the angle, or is it just because it's too far away? Let's do this. Let's do that. And see if that gets us close enough. Probably not. No? I think we're good. I think we're good. Confirm. Boom and boom.
Taking damage.
Well, sadly, it did not bring down the building that I was hoping it would bring down. I was hoping to teach this donkey a lesson about getting on top of vehicles, but that's okay. I'm sorry? Did you just pulse laser at me?
Commander.
Alright, AFP, here we go. Let's get in close, and let's give him the business. Chat, you know what time it is. It's time for the full alpha. Laser vomit everywhere.
Solid connection on that one.
Again, the man is panicking but refuses to eject. I commend his bravery.
Firing everything. All right.
Okay, there we go. And still he persists. Still he persists. Well, I imagine that a long time in the back line will make you guys think twice. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about collateral damage on this one. And we brought him down.
I can't take much more of this.
Enjoy your fall, donkey. Yeah, he's too panicked. He can't get the ejection handle. He's like, where is it? I know it's out here somewhere.
I'm showing minor damage.
Alright, who's up
How
next?
can I help?
Rex is up next. That was an unintentional rhyme, but I'll take it. And we're going to give them the base, full alpha. Make it hot, Rex. And again,
That
we just
was a
keep
critical.
hitting this dude in the head and he will not go down. I mean, he's falling down, but... Never discount the durability of the Atlas, chat. I mean, he's gotten some lucky rolls as well, but even so. That thing has taken a lot of damage. Oh my.
Reporting major armor loss.
That is not major armor loss. Or are you guys shooting at the head? Oh, yeah, it looks like it.
Hey.
It looks like they're going for headshots, which, I mean, I guess that's what you expect. Alright, let's give him the full alpha here. Take this guy off the field. The head is literally the only part of this Atlas that we haven't completely shredded. We'll turn off one heavy laser, just to keep the heat manageable. Alright, so there we go. There we go.
I got him.
That's one mech down. It only took us 2 full turns of shooting all of our mechs and vehicles at it. Oh, there's another Night Star. Which I'm genuinely surprised at the number of Night Stars that we have seen this campaign. And the Mackie. Oh, that's the other 100-tonner. It's a Mackie. Well... Is it a modernized Mackie? Probably. The 9H? Yeah, I believe it is.
Yes. Go, go, go.
Yeah, so this is a modernized Mackie, and this Night Star's got double Gauss. So we definitely gotta be careful. They are bringing some big guns to the field, that's for sure. Oh, looks like we got some of these light boys coming up on the back end. That's okay. That's okay. This was expected. So that came from what? This guy? One of these two? So we got a 70-tonner and a 55-tonner? Alright, we can make that work.
Receiving.
I think we'll save the... I think I will save the artillery for a little later in the turn. Question is, do we fire at the big boys or do we focus on taking the small fries off the field? Because I'm kind of inclined to get rid of these flankers first. Just because they'll be easier to kill, and I don't want our people getting snuck up on.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Alright, Erst. Maybe this is actually the perfect opportunity for you to do some backline scrambling. I know we already moved in the other direction, but we can definitely send Erst in a 65-ton brawler. Send him back here to clear out the lighter mechs. Like, they're gonna stand no chance against him. Can we hit this guy? Nah, we don't have a shot. Alright, what else do we get? We got the tanks.
Something you want done?
We will continue to maneuver as quickly and as efficiently as we can. But I don't want to get right up on these guys, because that's going to be a recipe for disaster. So let's do this. We're gonna do
just
some
running.
evasive maneuvers here. Really? Okay, guys, did you see this where it said he could see the target from here, and now that I've moved here, it's suddenly saying he can't see that target? That's a crock of shit. Thanks a lot, BTA.
Receiving you.
Thanks a lot.
Go, go, go.
Let's see. Bigger threat to me is probably the Night Star. Double Gauss and PPC is definitely more of a threat. So let's take that shot.
Firing on target.
Big boom. Big boom.
Commander.
Yeah, Dark Sarah might finally be able to get engaged with the enemy here. Finally. Are we gonna... Yep, there we go. We got an angle on the Night Star. You love to see it. First volley fired in anger from this thing.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Now that is some long-range laser vomit.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Okay. Could do something like this.
Oh, I don't like going fast. It's scary.
And then immediately put the hurt on this man's. BATTLETECH. There we go. There we go. Yeah, the Royal Demon is actually really good. Like, I know there were a couple people that were in chat for a long time that were like, oh yeah, get a Royal Demon, get a Royal Demon. Like, now that I've actually put hands on one and used it, it's really good. Alright, let's hit him with a double arrow. I have no idea what the hell just happened. Was there somebody on top of the building and we just weren't getting the sensor reading on him, or what? That was very weird that the game chose to zoom in at that moment. Okay, more lasers. They are kind of hitting us on multiple fronts here, which is a concern.
I'm listening.
Hello. I mean, I think we gotta take, again, headshots.
Here goes.
Took out the PPC on the Night Star, which is good. That basically
That
just
was
leaves
a
it with the two
critical
Gauss
hit, that
rifles.
was.
No track tension, but it is... So this is... No, you're right. Now that I actually understand the question. This is Santa's sleigh. It is, in fact, the Goliath that they are fielding. One of them, anyway. Let's see. AFP... You know what to do, Rico.
On the move. Full speed.
Precision strike, full alpha, in the face, as you do. That was a lot of cold shots.
Target eliminated.
And we did get it. Outstanding. Outstanding. Good shit, AFP. You love to see it. So that's another one down. Another big gun off the field. Shit. The Saturday Night Fever's taking some hits.
Took a hard
Which I'm
hit.
genuinely surprised at their accuracy, considering the fact that we have 7 evasion on the Saturday Night Fever. Like, realistically, They got very lucky. Or maybe they use precision strike as well. Alright. Get BattleTech, stop it.
Talk to me.
Let us move forward. I mean, let's... Obviously, we want to get into the minimum range, and we're just going to hit them with everything we got. Full alpha at point blank, that's how you do it.
Aye, aye.
Especially if you can go for a headshot when you do it. Oh no! We finally got by the rocket feed. Son of a bitch. Of all the times that we could have rolled bad on that, it had to be now. Alright, here we go.
Say so.
As we've learned the hard way, the Mackie has a lot of armor, so it is going to take some time to burn down. I mean, general quarters, to your point, I think any of these mechs is probably going to be a good fit under normal circumstances. Oh, it's a grasshopper! Just because I think these are all custom variants. Direct hit on the grasshopper. And took out the entire city block and dropped the guy on the ground. Again, if there's no penalty for collateral damage, then collateral damage is even less of a concern than it normally is. I mean, not that I was ever worried about it, but I'm less worried about it. It's probably gonna be one of these guys moving on the flank here. And they really do not like Devious. They just keep I mean, honestly, I'm kind of playing with fire here, because it's only going to take one lucky shot to kill Devious, or at least bring that building down. But the elevation is making it so hard for them to hit Devious. Like, it's actually working in our favor.
Systems holding.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Alright, Erst, now is the time.
What a grand and intoxicating innocence.
Now is the time. You're not quite there yet, but next turn, the melee begins. And we're gonna go with a heap. Strip that armor.
All will be decided here, and I shall prevail.
Or miss with both shots at point blank range. That works too. Oh, an anvil. Alright. Haven't seen one of those in a bit. Looks like large pulses is gonna be his main weapons. Yeah. Bolo. We have a wealth of targets at this point. I think we're going to Battle Lord and drop the rock on this grasshopper. Just to get him off the field. It's a man after my own heart. Field the biggest, dumbest set of lasers you can on a mech. That's how you do it. Okay, let's do this. And a big CMO. I mean, the Wraith is technically going to do less damage than the Anvil, so I think we take the shot at the Anvil, but he's got a lot of evasion. Which is unfortunate. Oh, nice. We got one hit at least. I'll take it. I will take it. Yeah, to Earth's point. Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Let us run cars over this direction to get into cover.
Oh, I don't like going fast. It's scary.
And let's put the full alpha into the mag.
I'm gonna press all the buttons and you can't stop me.
And he's almost... We've almost killed the stability on this
Standing
thing.
by.
can I get a good shot? I can, in fact, get a good
On my way.
shot.
Double time.
Wind the blazing glory. Let's do it. Give him the laser vomit, Dark Sarah.
Firing a full salvo.
That was a lot of internals. Oh, that was the building. Never mind. Never mind.
Orders.
Now, you're not gonna screw me this time and suddenly decide that I can't actually hit the target, right? Actually, you know what? If Game Master has Precision Strike, I kind of want to shoot at the Goliath just on the off chance that we get lucky and get a headshot and take this thing out in one go.
Firing.
Damn. I was hoping. I was hoping.
Reporting. Wilco.
But we will just continue to dance around them and make them regret coming to this
Locking on.
battlefield. And there's the knockdown. Outstanding. Out fucking standing. And there goes an arm. Oh, takes one of the Gauss rifles with it. Good shit, good shit. We're doing well, chat. We're doing better than I expected, anyway. Somebody jumping again?
Damage is minor, Commander.
Oh, you DFA'd. Well, once again, unfortunate for you. God damn it. BattleTech.
Standing by.
Okay, so first things
Yeah.
first. I think we take some shots with Devious. Maybe we get lucky. And I don't know if this thing... Does it have an XL engine? It does not. Okay, so we're not going to be able to do that. Maybe we get lucky and get some headshots then.
Firing at him. I'm guessing you didn't like that, did ya?
Well, I was hoping we might get lucky and get a kill on this Mackie. Without having to have AFP do it, but sadly it looks like AFP is going to have to do it. These things happen, so give him the melee and the full alpha as you do.
Affirmative. Failed to connect.
Yeah. Why is it exactly that our people are having so much
That's
trouble with melee these days? And Trek Tension, you might not be wrong, you know, that's the whole thing, is China's like, well, one day when they build the giant robots, we're gonna have to have somewhere for them to fight. It's good though, they're thinking ahead. They're thinking ahead.
Receiving you.
Alright, we got a precision strike. I mean, why not be extra memey and drop it on this anvil, just for fun?
Locking on target.
It's not really what I should be shooting at right now, but... Again, untactical is a tag for a reason. I'm sorry? Once again, the amount of accuracy that you guys are bringing to the table in spite of the evasion on these mechs
How can I help?
is astounding.
Clear the way. I'm coming in fast.
Alright, well let's take the Mackie off the field. Or not, because you somehow missed at this range with a PPC, but hey, you know what? He ejected. I'll take it. I'll take it.
I'm here.
Alright, let's get up on this guy.
If you say so.
And of course, we're gonna give him as close to the full alpha as we can. And once again, another building way off in the distance collapses. BattleTech. Alright, who's moving next? Probably one of these lighter guys, if I had to guess, based on the initiative phase. Yep. Oh, it's a Talon. Are you shitting me? Is my man really about to get... Is he about to get fucking robusted by a Talon? Oh, well, it's an ER large laser Talon. Good lord. Hey, that's not cool. That's some Rainbow Six angle peeking shit right there. Oh, there's our man. Oh no. Oh no.
I lost a weapon.
Yeah, that's not good. That's very not good.
Orders?
Alright, well, first things first. Let's drop the rock on our mans.
Affirmative.
If he's gonna show his face. Now see, that's some bullshit. That this guy gets to get, like, he DFA'd, fell down, and then gets a chance to get up before any of our people even get a chance to retaliate. That is, that's what we in the business like to call bullshit.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
Yeah, I know, Ahast. I'm working on it, buddy.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Alright, let's have a discussion with this Talon, shall we? A very
A noble
up-close
blow
and
indeed.
personal discussion. And we already breached the armor on it, which is good. Now, the problem that we're running into is AFP is taking a lot of hits from this Goliath. Like, again, this has got to be one of the most accurate pilots they have on their team. 'Cause he's just like, no matter what evasion we've got, he's just hitting.
All the buttons and you can't stop me.
Holy shit.
Wow, he fell down like I do.
Okay, well that'll work. I was not... we obviously couldn't aim with Karos, but he got a headshot anyway. Good job, Karos. Good shit. Good shit.
Awaiting orders.
Maybe AFP is saved after all.
10-4.
Because we're definitely going to try to get him out of the line of fire. And we hit something good. Because that did a lot of stability
Taking
damage.
Some heavy damage.
Alright, Game Master. Alright, Game Master. If anybody's going to make this shot, I need you to make this shot. Take this dude out. Please. Please.
Taking the shot.
He did not get the ghost, but we got some lasers. I'll take it. It did not take the guy out, unfortunately.
Awaiting orders.
But that's okay. We are now at the point. We are now at the point
Move order confirmed.
where I think we've got them on the back foot. Unless they're gonna pull out some major BS here. I think we've got them in a tight position.
Scored a critical hit.
Alright, who's moving next? I don't remember. Oh, I guess it's the Anvil. He's the one in initiative phase 4. Would you fucking stop that? I literally, like, this guy has been shot by multiple people and I haven't even been able to move Ost yet. Like, can I please get my mans the fuck out of here before you blow him up? Remember, focusing targets is for me, not for you. You're not allowed to do that. Sadly, it doesn't look like we're gonna get an opportunity. Because the stability is so low, we can't sprint, which means we can't get away.
Position confirmed.
So I think our only choice is to stand and deliver.
Roger.
I was hoping we'd get a headshot. Oh no, I think we did. We just didn't get the kill. Son of a bitch.
Receiving you.
That's okay. That's okay. Now, AFP, in the state you're in, you need to G the FO. So let's get you over here into some cover and out of line of sight. As long as they don't have indirect fire, you should be okay. Alright, who's up next? Who's on first?
Right here. Mm-hmm.
Alright, I think we got good shots down here on everybody. So let's see if we can take out the Wraith. Hopefully with headshots.
This is everything I got.
Maybe not with headshots. Unfortunate. I got a feeling we're gonna take some major damage on the big CMO though. I don't think there's any avoiding it. Who did you shoot at? Oh, you shot at, you shot at Dark Sarah. Alright, alright, alright. Oh yeah, for sure, track tension. That's one of the reasons that I like both BTA and Rogue Tech, is they do a very good job of making lighter mechs still a threat.
Engaging target.
Which, on the tabletop, is kind of the default. Like, light mechs are definitely a threat on tabletop because of the way that the rules work, but... Oh, nice, we knocked this guy down. But in most games, light mechs are just cannon fodder. Most video games, anyway. We're not gonna melee because there's no point in trying to melee with a clan mech, but we will get up close and try to shoot this guy in the head.
Copy that.
As you do.
Punched right through his armor.
And that was not enough. Alright, alright.
Hey,
Battletech said no. But I say, I still have plenty more mechs to use. Oh shit. I didn't realize that electrical field was still going. Well, that's unfortunate.
Engaging.
How is this? What the hell?
but that hurt.
I swear, these merc mechs. These merc mechs, like they got cheat codes or something. Where they're just like, we're gonna take some ridiculous amount of damage and we don't even care. Like, this should not be possible. God bless America.
Commander, I've lost all my weapons.
You shouldn't have lost all of your weapons, Ost. You have what? I'm sorry? How did we lose both Gauss rifles? Oh, did I do the dumb and put all the ammo in a single side torso? I bet I did. I bet I did.
God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Because I've done that before and I've screwed myself in the process.
Oh,
I bet you
don't
that's
like
exactly
going
what I
fast.
did.
It's scary.
I told myself, oh, it doesn't matter. As long as the side torso never gets blown up, then I'll never have to worry about it. Well, looks like we gotta worry about it.
Wow, he fell down like I do.
There we go. There we go. Good shit, Karos. Good shit. That's another one down. Another one down. Another one bites the dust. That also means we need to get Simo the fuck out of here. We gotta get Ost into some cover, like, double quick. Unfortunately, he's right on a map edge, so... that's gonna be a little harder than just saying it.
Throttle at full.
Oh, we got a Huron warrior back here. Alright, I didn't even realize this guy was back here. That's okay, though. I'm still gonna take shots at your boss. Alright, let's see. Who's moving? Oh, now the boss has decided he doesn't want to play anymore. That's to be expected.
Moving armor.
That's to be expected.
Standing by. Understood. Moving fast.
Alright. Game Master, if you would please. Smack this dude in the head for me. Sex number, don't fail me now.
Roger.
Sex number. Sex number, you failed me. And Game Master, you failed me too. AFP, good to see you. Glad you could join us on a Saturday. You might be the next face on the memorial wall if things go badly, but I'm trying to make sure that doesn't happen.
Firing all weapons.
How did you... You know what?
Missed.
You know what?
Yep.
I'm not gonna get mad, Chet. I don't get mad. I've never been angry in my life. Not even once. Not even once. Like, I don't understand how this dude has so much evasion. Like, he's only got 4 evasion, and yet somehow it's like he has 8 or 10 evasion. It's
Come,
ridiculous.
Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Alright, so part of me wants to melee this light mech. But part of me wants to go and kick the shit out of this guy on the ground. But Ost is currently in trouble, and we really need to, like, either get him out of here or give him some cover. Ah, that's alright, AFB. I've told you guys before, you are under no obligation to show up. And don't forget the VOD still exists, so you can always catch up if you missed something. Look here, General Quarters. You get the fuck out of my face, that shit. These are the rules. If I say I've never been angry, I've never been angry. Don't you dare question me, or I might get angry. Wait. I think we're gonna kick this guy. Fuck it.
A noble blow indeed.
Give him the kick. And the shots from the autocannon. I was hoping we'd get a little more damage than that, but okay. AFP... Yeah, I'm just gonna keep you in the bag, buddy. You've taken enough damage, I don't want to risk you getting completely blown up.
Commander.
Now, as for Ost, he is in a bad way, and he's bleeding out. We got a GTFO, and we gotta do it in a hurry. Where can we get that will give you some cover from the enemy is the question. So I don't think there's a satisfactory answer to that question, unfortunately. I don't really think there's anywhere that we can go to avoid you getting shot by 2 or 3 more guys. Maybe we cram ourselves back here in this little cubby hole and hope that that's good enough. And then, I'm sorry, what? Where is first aid? Chet? I am concerned. Where is first aid? Oh, we need resolve to use it, and he doesn't have enough resolve. Son of a bitch. Alright, in the meantime, I guess... What can we lock on to? Oh, maybe that's why. Yeah, maybe first aid takes a full turn. Well, that's some bullshit. We don't even really have anything to lock onto. I mean, there's not really a point.
Punching out.
Oh, well. I guess he decided... I guess Ost just decided he didn't want any more. That's okay. That's okay. You were in a bad way.
Reporting.
I don't even blame you. Alright, let's Battle Lord... Actually, you know what? Let's Battle Lord this light mech because it has no evasion. Thanks to Erst and his melee. Now is the best time to take shots at this thing. Before it... There we go. Engine destroyed. Outstanding.
Another one for the kill board.
You catch a light mech with its pants down. You always gotta take the opportunity. BattleTech? You're thinking real hard, buddy. Are you okay? Oop.
Ready for orders.
Alright, you already know what we're doing here. Precision strike on the Griffin with the long tom. Because fuck you and everything in your immediate vicinity.
Talk to me.
And that'll probably be the last opportunity we get.
Copy that.
Because from here on out, our people are going to be danger close.
Say goodbye.
Alright, took off the arm, and that's going to take away one of his PPCs. And it is a Griffin, so it should be very heavily skewed to one side. Yeah, so he's just got the LRMs.
Yes,
Hopefully,
Commander.
if the Nosy gets in here and gets some decent hits, we might be able to finish this donkey off.
Go fast. Got it.
I hope. Maybe it's better to shoot at his boyfriend over here. Maybe not. Because we got terrible chances to hit regardless. Alright.
Locking in target.
Again, you're shooting our people at the back. Didn't the Summer have Ultra AC5s? At one point we did have Ultra AC5s on it. I swapped them out for the AC2s to give Devious more range.
Ah!
Alright, let's see. Who's next? Oh, the Wraith is gonna make the jump and the back shot. Alright, alright. An interesting tactical
Take much more
move.
of this.
Interesting tactical move. But once again, you're running out of dudes. You are running out of dudes.
Awaiting orders.
In fact, I'm not even gonna move Bamboozle. We're just gonna precise strike, and we're gonna see if we can take the boss man off the field.
Wilco.
Give me something. This guy doesn't even have a center torso anymore. You gotta stop dicking me around at some point. Give me something to work with, BTA. Please. Yeah, it happens. I mean, everybody's... Okay, well, apparently the Anvil pilot decided he had enough too.
Aye, aye.
Everybody has bad days. These things happen.
Full speed, no target.
But they always seem to happen when I really don't want them to happen.
Engaging with target.
Okay, there we go. There goes a leg.
Show them what you got.
I mean, this thing's gotta have like 100 armor in total at this point. And the fall, which took out the arm and the torso. And yet he lives. Alright, so if you want to play get around behind somebody and shoot them in the back games, then I will respond with get shot in the face with a bunch of large lasers. Suck on this, donkey.
Copy that.
And we're taking the building down too. Alright, alright.
Hit.
I mean, look at this, chat. Look at how much of this city we have destroyed.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Like, if this city is not abandoned, it's gonna be when we're
You're
done.
asking a lot of an old guy.
And Mate rolling into the stream on a Saturday. Mate, good to see you. Glad you could join us. Said you had a gaming session with friends. Well, good. Good. Glad you could spend some time with friends, and hopefully it was a good game all around.
I'm gonna press all the buttons
We are
and you
currently
can't
fighting
stop
a mercenary
us.
company in a special mission. We've just taken out the target. We just got a couple more mechs we gotta mop up, and then we should be done.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
We don't actually have that many left. I think we just got 2 mechs left, right? Yeah, alright, well then let's do this. We'll
What a
start
grand
focusing
and
down the Huron
intoxicating
warrior.
innocence.
I feel like Ursa's doing a lot of shooting,
All will be decided here, and I shall prevail.
and that is definitely not the thing that we intended him to do, but it's just what he did. Alright, Dark Sarah, well as always, glad to have you, glad you could join us, thanks for hanging out, thanks for spending some time with us. Hopefully you'll be able to catch us on the next one. Yeah, unfortunately General Quarters got killed again, and don't blame me for that one. You were in cover, you were out of line of sight, they just happened to get a lucky headshot. You know me, I would take credit for my own mistakes, but in this case, that was not me. That was not me at all. I tried to give you every opportunity at survival, and they just got lucky.
Taking a protective stance.
Alright, Devious. Alright, Devious. Since you got the precise strike, I'm gonna shoot at this guy first. Maybe we get lucky on the headshot.
Confirmed.
And we injury resisted, so we did get a headshot. Outstanding. Unfortunately, the artillery is not gonna be super useful right now,
Copy that.
because all of our people are close in. Yeah, Mate, it was just magic frickin' pixel, one little line of sight in between 2 buildings in a city environment, and they just have, like, the only thing they hit him with was the Gauss, and the only shot they hit was in the head. Is 1 in a million shot, but that's all it takes. Speaking of, another headshot, and there goes the Huron warrior. And that just leaves the Wraith. That just leaves the Wraith.
Standing by.
And you know what? We are going to Precise Strike. I'm not even gonna... You know what? I think we'll use the Ultra AC-10. It does more damage. In fact, we're gonna go full alpha on this one. Give them all the barrels.
Firing everything.
Kill confirmed.
And there goes the engine. And that's it. That is a mission accomplished with no casualties, but definitely some damage and injured pilots. And I see you, Mate. Hydration incoming. We can look, Erst. We can have a look.
Mission successful.
Mission successful. Outstanding. Yeah, it was a little bit of a rough win, but again, these were some very veteran pilots, and they were taking some very clean shots. So, well played on the part of the Jaegers. They did good work. They absolutely did some good work out there. Gave us a run for our money, but that's what I like. I don't like cakewalk missions. I like to have a challenge. And that was a challenge. We definitely had some close calls on that one. Let's see. So Ost is actually only out for 12 days. That's much less bad than I thought it was going to be, although the repairs to the big SEMO are going to be expensive. The Saturday Night Fever probably not so much, because it's mostly running on common tech. But other than that, all around, I think we did all right. I think we did okay. Well, to be fair, General Quarters, I think most of our deaths, with the exception of like one, I can think of one death where it was just making a bad decision and ending up facing the consequences. But most of our deaths have been like those 1 in a million shots or an ammo explosion, or like it's those random chance deaths have been the majority of our company casualties, unfortunately. Alright, let's see what we get. Loot box ahoy. Oh, we just got cash. I was told I would get a mech? Oh, well there we go. They repaired all of our stuff, so that's good. So really, we only suffered the injuries. All of our mechs should be put back together, so never mind. Let's make sure. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I thought we were supposed to get a mech, but we did not get a mech. That is disappointing. But let's head to the barracks, because we haven't leveled anybody up this stream, so I think now is the perfect time to start getting into that. Make sure we're leveling everybody up.
Reporting.
Bamboozle, finally maxed out. Finally got that last level. Bolo, you're getting there, slowly.
Waiting for orders.
Cody has mostly been sitting these out, but he's still making some passive experience.
Waiting for orders.
Orders?
Yes, Commander.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Let's go ahead and dump some points into gunnery for Karos, since he's using a Gauss rifle.
Aye, aye.
Kailania, you're good for your next level of gunnery.
Reporting. Ready for orders.
Ost, in spite of his injuries, has gotten a lot of experience as well. Hey, there's Kailania. I see you in the chat. Welcome to the Saturday stream. You made it just in time.
Talk to me.
Yeah, that's the other thing about these high skill missions is you be getting them levels. You do be getting them levels.
Hey.
We got the Nosy ready for a couple of level ups as well.
I'm here.
Typhoon. Almost ready for that last level of piloting. And Thanosi gifted another sub to Kailania this time. Thanosi, thank you so much for the generosity. And Kailania, welcome back to the Cult of Bad Tactical Decisions. Hopefully you will enjoy your stay yet again. We're glad to have you, as always.
Come, Nerevar,
And
friend
our
or
man's
traitor,
Erst,
come.
he's all maxed out. Well, there we go. With that being said, I think, chat, based on performance, it's about time we did a restart. It's been about 3.5 hours. We got some good missions under our belt. So I'm going to drop a save, as we do. We will do a quick restart for BattleTech. I will use this opportunity for a BRB. Do the usual. Use the restroom, refresh the drinks. And get up and stretch as well. My butt is starting to hurt. We are Matt. And I'm telling you, a rum and coke sounded really, really good while I was up and stretching. So, I know you can't see it, but cheers to rum and coke. Oh, Kailania, this is actually the Streets of Rage 4 soundtrack, which is out fucking standing. I mean, the game itself is great too, but so is the soundtrack. So enjoy a rum and coke or whatever you're drinking, enjoy some music, and we will get back into the BattleTech. It's all right. And I say get back into the BattleTech because that is what the people have decided. Poll says we do more BattleTech, and so more BattleTech ye shall have. That's fair, Lord Sario. I mean, somebody had mentioned Captain Morgan earlier, and it, for whatever reason, got me in the mood for some rum and coke, so that's what we did. Or that's what I did. Of course, you're free to drink whatever you like. Let's see. Oh, right. I promised Ernst well, actually, you know what? Ernst, I got some bad news, buddy. I don't think that we can I understand that Davian are the ones that made triple strength, and we really want triple strength, but the problem is, we're enemies with Davian. Like, they won't sell anything to us. So even if we go to Davian space, we're not going to be able to buy the triple strength because they literally won't let us buy anything. So, yeah. Oh no, not at all, Blandade. I will still drink water. I'm sipping on the rum and coke as we go. Maybe the Capellans will have some. Okay, let's check it out. No market. All right. Let's try manufacturing. Let's check out this world and see what we got. Oh, no worries, Ariel. You don't have to worry about it. And honestly, drinking's probably not that good for us anyway, but every once in a while I like to have a drink just to loosen up. I don't drink a lot anymore either. I mean, I don't have quite as many laps around the block as you, but at the same time, I did my drinking back in the days. So for me, it's a once in a while thing, and usually in strict moderation. Alright, let's head out. We're gonna see if our friends, air quotes, friends, in Capellan space will have some triple strength for us that we can buy. Oh, this is fair. This is fair, Zariel. And I've said before on stream, even if you weren't here for it, I am of Slavic ancestry, so believe me, I understand the whole drinking is in my blood thing. I definitely get that. There was many a guy that thought he could get my number by trying to outdrink me, and let's just say that never worked out for him. But I always thought it was cute that they tried. Gotta admire the attempt, at least, and the dedication. Alright, let's see what we got here. They also don't like us very much, so even if they have the triple strength, we're probably gonna be paying a premium for it. Let's see. We got lots of melee parts. But no triple strength, unfortunately. Holy crap! 4 bins of Rack 5 ammo, though. I ain't gonna say no to that. Ah. I need to give you game audio back. Let's start with that. Let me see. Yeah, there's not much we can do on this one, unfortunately. I mean, that's a fair assessment. Again, I don't know what it is about guys. And I know most of you in chat are probably of the male persuasion. I don't know what it is about guys and the having to prove something, especially in a situation where it's like, the girl says, "Oh, don't worry. I can keep up with you shot for shot." There's just something about that. It sets off a fire and they're like, oh no, that's unacceptable. Like once your pride as a man has been challenged, it's on. But hey, you know, if that's what you're into, I guess. But yeah, no triple strength this time around. Not even a whole lot of very interesting stuff in the shop, although there is kind of a part of me that wants to buy some of these melee parts. Like, I'll buy the ones that don't weigh anything. Just because we can stick those in the, in Erst's baby. Let's see, block, that's also...
New equipment available.
Okay, there we go. Alright, we got something going on now. I mean, Zariel, you're not wrong. And this is the thing that I always try to tell people is, if the girl challenges you, if a woman challenges you on anything, as a man, it's a trap. Cue the Admiral Akbar clip. It's a trap. If they're challenging you, it's because they know they're gonna win. So don't go in there. Don't do it. Because that way lies madness and sadness. Alright, you know what? We got some money. Let's move to one more place. I will give Erst his opportunity to get triple strength. Large population, black market, and manufacturing. I think that's probably going to be our best chance. So let's head to Zanzibar.
Calculating escape velocity.
Let's see. Travelers in need. Well, as usual, we'll give them medical supplies. By the way, if you couldn't tell, I really like this soundtrack, that's why I decided to let it keep playing. Like, all of the Streets of Rage OSTs are really good, but this one in particular, I guess because it's more modern, to me, is probably the best.
Waypoint reached, Commander.
Oh, well, there you go. See, that's all you gotta do. Just like Troubleshooter said. If a woman ever challenges you and you think it's a trap, just suplex them. And like 99% of the time, they're not gonna be able to reverse it on you. And if they ever do, like if they manage to reverse the suplex on you, then you know you found a keeper. And Alistair Kane, good to see you. Glad you could join us for a first-time chat. Says, woot, finally got live. I really need to catch up on the VODs. Well, the VODs are always going to be there, but the lives, those only happen when they happen. I mean, you'll get to see them on the YouTubes eventually, but glad that you could join us all the same. Hopefully, you're having an outstanding Saturday so far. Alright, let's check the store. Let's see what we got. Let's see. An XXL engine, very expensive. A Gauss FCS, but we already have a few of those. Lower arm Theseus. Might as well.
New equipment available.
Shoulder Blitz? I think that, yeah, that's the one that, oh, there it is, chat. There it is.
Equipment available.
We done found it. Oh, of course, Alistair. Ah, of course. War crimes and mech bay heresy is what we specialize in. Oh, there we go. Triple strength ×2, as a matter of fact. So, I mean, we got the money. Let's just buy them both. We'll buy them both. Now, first things first. I'm the realist. We're gonna head back to Taurus. If I can select Taurus? There we go. Oh shit, we're about to have a flashpoint there anyway, so maybe that's a good thing for us to do. Taurus is being raided by Davian, so we'll head back there and help them out with it.
Roger that.
In the meantime,
Course plotted.
stop it. Stop it. BattleTech. Stop. We're gonna get the mech bay work underway. Yeah, we're also the 5-time intergalactic ecto-cooler chugging champion team. I mean, that's what we do in this company. Besides heresy, we also drink a lot of Kool-Aid. Not the poison kind, though. No Jim Jones here. Alright, let's see. We need to look at the Axeman. And first thing we gotta do is grab... Well, first of all, we gotta put all these extra parts in here. All the ones that don't weigh anything. Let's see. We'll put the hand in here. Lower arm Theseus. Let's go ahead and do that. Upper arm block. These things don't weigh anything, so we'll stick them in there. We are gonna kit this thing out. We are gonna kit this thing out. Lower leg Jackrabbit. Less damage from DFA versus more kick damage. I think we do more kick damage. Alright, Pistol. Well, as always, glad to see you. Glad you could join us. Hopefully you had a good time in the stream, and I hope you have an outstanding rest of your Saturday and weekend. And hopefully we'll catch you on the next one. BLM, no, I have not played the Ghostbusters game. If you're talking about the most recent one, I have not played it. Alright, that'll work. That'll work. Now, most importantly, triple strength. Because it weighs nothing. There we go. So it does more heat damage, or more heat, but that doesn't matter because we're using an autocannon. Punches do more damage, kicks do more damage, physical weapons do more damage, more walking distance, more sprinting distance. It's all around just better. Anthenosi gifted yet another sub, this time to Electro. First of all, Thanosi, thank you so much for the generosity and gifting a sub, and Electro, welcome to the Cult of Bad Tactical Decisions, where we hope you will enjoy your stay and the Ecto Cooler. And to answer your question, Electro, no, we do not have black market access. By the time we get that event, we were already hated by the pirates, and so it's kind of, it's off the table at this point.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
So there we go. Erst now gets his triple string. Erst. What you see as idle chatter, I see as a challenge. I see this as a challenge. If it can be done, I will find a way to do it. I'm looking for triple strength. And how do we do this? Well, first of all, we get rid of the autocannon and all the stuff that goes with it. We get rid of the ECM. We get rid of the probe. Where is my hardened armor, damn it? There it is. I'm thinking. How do we make this work? Because with hardened armor, we could just drop a little bit of armor. Yeah, even if we kill the ECM, it's not gonna make the difference. We still gotta drop 5 tons, basically. It's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. How about this? How about I meet you in the middle? Instead of hardened armor, they go with heavy plating. It still gives you more armor. It's not quite as much as hardened. But it's still something. Well, you have no ranged weapon right now, but of course, we have more tonnage to play with. So, what can we do with 8 tons, is the question. Do we do something like a medium cannon? Just give you a big old one-shot shotgun? There's also a part of me that wants to put, like, a laser of some description in here. Maybe a plasma rifle. I mean, our heat is negligible, even with the triple string. You couldn't use it in melee, but that's okay. Let's see. What do we have? We got light autocannon, light AC2. We could still go with a light AC5. I mean, it's only 5 tons. We would just have to give you less ammo for it. Oh yeah, BLM, we have multiple Mad Cats currently. In fact, I put one in storage just because we already had 2 of them in the company. So let's see, if we do the light autocannon 5, and then we do the heap ammo and the precision ammo. And I guess we put case in it, as much as I don't like case, but I don't want to lose this thing. I know we don't use case, but it's in here somewhere. I know it is. There we go. Heavy ballistic is, in fact, or the heavy machine gun is ballistic, not support, but I don't think we have one. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Nah, the light autocannon is... I mean, I guess technically it's better, because we have the flexibility of ammunition. Then again, maybe the medium rifle is the play. Yeah, medium rifle does have a minimum range. I mean, again, the majority of your damage is not gonna be coming from the autocannon. It's gonna be coming from the melee. We just want the autocannon so that you can do a little more damage and also potentially attack at range. That's also the reason that I was thinking about potentially using the plasma rifle instead. Because with the plasma rifle, you can use it at range when you're getting close, but it doesn't, like, once you're up close, It doesn't really matter. Shotgun is not a terrible idea. So we could do an LBX2 if we have shotgun ammo for
The time has come.
And so have I. And Omega Forge rolling in with a raid to the chat. Omega Forged and Raiders, welcome to the Saturday stream. Glad you guys could join us. Hopefully you guys are having an outstanding Saturday so far. And thanks for the raid, as always. Thank you for coming to join us. And let's see, looks like you guys are playing some more Gundam Generation. Hopefully your robot fighting was going well. Ours has been so far, although we did lose a pilot today, which is unfortunate. But these things happen in the crucible of battle. So hopefully you guys are having an outstanding Saturday so far. Again, glad you guys could join us. Thank you so much for showing up. We are currently in the middle of some Mech Bay heresy, trying to figure out the best way to turn this Axeman into an even more heretical Axeman. I mean, Omega Forge, sometimes you gotta give yourself a break, right? Sometimes you gotta give yourself a little bit of a cakewalk. These things happen. Call it a self-care day. Let's see. Do we have the LBX-5? Well, we do have LBX-5 cluster ammo. Do we have LBX-2 cluster ammo? We do. Alright. Okay, alright. We could make this work, chat. We can make this work. So we go Clan LBX-2, drop the 5. EW, you're not wrong. I have asked that question before too. It's like, where does that money go if I'm already paying the mech techs? And the answer is, screw you, game balance. I agree, Omega Forged. And I, as a Taurian as well, I do enjoy me some LBX. So let's see, if we go with the LBX autocannon and we go with 1, 2, 3 tons of cluster ammo, that's gonna give us a whole bunch of DACA. In fact, let's throw in some slug just for fun. And we could potentially, you know what? Hold on, Chad, hold on. Because the LBX-2, we get 45 ammunition. What if we do jump jets? Not many, but just enough to give us that mobility if we need it. Lord Zariel, just as an aside, I mean, if you're doing Settlement 3D printing, you don't want to be printing mini stuff. And that's just my experience as someone who has done 3D printing from both filament and resin. Resin is absolutely the way you want to go if you're 3D printing miniatures. Filament is just not good for that. Then again, now that I think about it, maybe instead of the jump jets, because I keep remembering we really do need the ECM. Because the ECM is what's going to keep you protected from sensor locks and things like that. We'll have to lose the probe, but that's okay. Yeah, that's the thing, Zariel, is you do need good ventilation if you're gonna do resin, so if that's an issue for you, then that, I mean, I don't... In my experience, filament printing just doesn't really work with minis, at least if you want any kind of detail. Yeah, like Yes Now said, you can definitely do it. But you're gonna lose the detail, and there's not really any way to get around that just by the nature of how filament printing works. If you can afford to build a good, ventilation system for resin, then I highly recommend it, but if you don't want to go down that route, then you just have to deal with some loss of detail, unfortunately. But what do we think about this? Ernst, are you happy with this? Would you rather the ECM or the supercharger? Because the supercharger is only going to give you walk distance, and you're usually going to be sprinting anyway. Supercharger over ECM. Alright. So it is written, so shall it be done. And actually, we might have enough. If we drop just a little bit of armor, we could, potentially, you know what, if we put in the clan ECM to give ourselves just a little bit more weight, and then we just drop a tiny little bit of armor, we're gonna do the meta thing, chat. We're gonna do the really scummy meta thing. There we go. We did the scummy meta thing. Alright, let's make it hot. Wait, what? Hold up. Why are you complaining? Oh. Yep. Yep, whoever called it on the case, you are correct. It is regular case, right? Case 2? Case. No, just get out of here. Case. Case. There we go. Now we'll make it hot.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
Alright. Now, we'll go ahead and continue the trip. Pirates ambush the Argo. Honestly, I'm just gonna pay him off. I don't care.
Ready to go over financials.
I really don't care. 50k is nothing to me at this point.
I wrapped up that job you asked for.
Now, we gotta get back in time to help the Taurians fight off Davian. Well, I don't think it gives you the option to fight him, unfortunately, Ernst, because it's a whole space encounter thing.
Those upgrades you asked for?
Okay, we got the final engineering upgrade for drop weight. I think that leaves us, yeah, just this final drop for opening up the second set of mech bays, which we don't really need, but I'm going to do it anyway, just so we can upgrade it. And now that we're actually in the tourist system, I think it's time we sell some of our excess scrap. Just because we're below 10 million at this point, and oh no, that makes me nervous. So we're gonna sell some of our scrap that we don't really intend to use. I'm definitely not gonna use a Victor. I like Black Mites, but we already got a Royal one, so I don't really see the need for another. Thanatos is good, but not good enough for me to save the parts when I could sell them instead. So there we go. We're back up to 16 million.